Ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday night, and you know what that means. CBRS Entertainment and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program come together once again to bring you the Wednesday PlayStation Showcase. I am OM Dynamic, joined as always by the man on the console, Mr. Chris Best. How are we doing tonight, brother?
I'm
All right.
lagging up
Yes,
a
that's okay.
little
Um, we
bit
do
here.
have
Just bear with me.
yeah, we do have a lot of breaking news, a lot of games coming to PlayStation Plus tonight, plus a demo trial of a game big on the PlayStation, created by PlayStation Studios as well. Hopefully, it will be coming to the Game Pass very, very soon. We will make that reveal in just a little while. Um, a couple of these games that have been announced for PS Plus today, I have had the opportunity to try. Some I have not. And they offer a great deal of intrigue. So I hope you guys are as excited for some of these games as I am and to see them here on this show.
Okay.
All right. It appears as
Okay.
though
Am
we
I
have
am I
Mr.
back
Best
yet?
back. You are back yet?
Yeah. Sorry about the lag. I forgot to do some backstage stuff here before we went live. I thought I had it all, but no. I heard you talking about the upcoming games that we've got for the PlayStation Plus here, and yeah, let's jump right into it. This is a very solid mix that's coming this month, including some unique experiences and a couple of major heavy hitters. So let's get right down to it. We're going to build to the big games because trust me, you'll want to listen to what these ones are.
Yes.
And first up, we've got a game called Broken Sword Shadows of the Templar, and it's reforged. So this is a remake of the classic point and click adventure that really leans into puzzles, dialogue, and story. You're traveling across different locations, unraveling a mystery tied to ancient secrets. And it's very much a slow burn, think it through kind of experience. If you enjoy taking your time and getting immersed in a narrative, this is a great game to start off with. I don't know what it is. I didn't really get to see some of the gameplay on this game, but when I look at this thumbnail that was provided, it kind of makes me think of those get the girlfriend mobile games, but I know it's not.
Right. Well, as I'm looking at, I mean, the big thing I'm seeing is in the clouds, that Pennywise type of character.
I didn't even see that.
Um, but I'm also, as I'm looking at this, I'm going to really, really age us here, Mr. Best, because I'm looking at this, and whether that's boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, I'm really reminded of the classic Michael Douglas movies, The War of the Roses.
That's a timeless classic, so you're not really aging us. I know a lot of younger people. My sister loves that movie. um But let's move on to this next game here. This is the one that I got intrigued with, and I gotta say, I know last week I said or a couple weeks ago I said I'm not really into Souls games, but this one looked intriguing to me. And up next is that is or Enotria, the last song. This is a Souls-like game with a unique twist. It's inspired by Italian folklore and theater, so it's much more colorful than the usual dark fantasy setting. The combat is still challenging, though, with a focus on timing and precision, giving you that rewarding learn and improve style of gameplay. So learn and improve, that's the that what's that thing we always say? Trial and error type of
Yeah.
gameplay.
Yeah. So, and you're saying that it's based off of Italian folklore and culture. So I wonder if there's a lot of an operatic theme to it as well.
That was so I watched a little bit of the gameplay this afternoon on it, and I sort of got that vibe, but I also got Claire Obscure vibes from it. Like
Okay.
colorful atmosphere, the overall look of the game just gave me that kind of vibe. But I'm intrigued by this one. And I'm more than likely gonna take a look at this one. But this next game here is a game that our very own Bubba Duke had told me about, that he said that I know he knew I would like it because it's a lot like Little Nightmares, and that game is Bramble, the Mountain King. This is a dark fantasy adventure that plays like a twisted fairy tale. You're exploring a haunted world filled with eerie creatures and and unsettling environments. And the game really focuses on atmosphere and storytelling. It's less about action and more about the experience. And just
Right.
looking at this, I can tell it looks a lot like Little Nightmares.
Okay. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see this. I have watched some of the gameplay and it sort of pulled me away from it, but I mean, I've also been
Mm,
willing to try some of these games that are out of the blue, such as when Bubba and I did Unravel.
yeah. And
Um,
I like these I like that we're going back to side scrolling games for a lot of these independent developers, and I'm just happy that side scrolling games are getting the love that they deserve, you know?
mhm.
I mean, face it, all the adventure games you and I played growing up, they were all side scrolling games
Oh yeah.
essentially.
Oh yes.
um but this next one here, this one is a I can't pronounce the title of it, but I'm going to try. The Thaumaturge. Sorry if
Taumaturge.
I butcher Thaumaturge. Okay,
Taumaturge.
I'm probably still gonna butcher it if I look at it next week. So
Right.
this is a narrative-driven RPG centered around choices and consequences. You play as someone who can interact with supernatural forces, and those interactions shape how the story unfolds. It's more methodical and story focused, perfect if you like deeper decision-based gameplay. So this to me sounds like it says RPG, so I'm going to assume it's probably like a mix of like Final Fantasy meets The Quarry or something along those
Right.
lines,
Yeah.
where like if you make a decision, it ultimately affects how the game plays out for you.
Yeah, and I mean, as you're looking, you see, of course, your three characters up at the front, but in the background, you see um sort of that, I guess, Skeleton King. And no, I'm not referring to Jack Skellington.
Yeah,
Um, but as well, like the xenomorph from Alien.
which I'm going to flat out say this now, but if you're going to create alien like creatures, and I've seen this in a lot of games, get away from the xenomorph making. Please make your own alien like creatures.
You know what? There are a lot of games now that they get away from it and still call them the xenomorph. And it's like, that's not a xenomorph. Come up with
Yeah.
a new name for it.
Yeah. And up next, we got another game that OMD, you said you've had experience playing,
I
and that
have.
is and that is Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. This is a game that blends melee combat with gunplay in a fantasy setting, giving it a unique feel right away. It mixes exploration, action, and RPG elements with combat that encourages chaining abilities together and staying aggressive. OMD,
Yes.
what was your experience with this game?
I actually enjoyed it to where I got to.
Hmm.
For me, the big drawback was the lack of multiplayer.
Okay.
Um, I wish this game had that multiplayer aspect. But like the exploration is great. Even some of the puzzles. because there's actually areas where you have to do some platforming.
Right.
Because you're going to go into, like, you're going to see, let's say, crates on quicksand. Well, as soon as you jump on one, it starts sinking. You have to jump to the next one, to cross, all while in the midst of combat.
Yes.
And after you jump off of them, they don't come back up. They just continue to sink. So it really, really leaves you struggling. I did make it to a boss, and that was really, really where it got hard.
So it has a grading kind of challenge, I guess, to it. I guess you could say,
Yeah.
like, it starts off easy, then builds its way to being hard.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And I mean, I was only at the first major boss and I couldn't beat him. And that's where I was really wishing you could have that multiplayer aspect. Because, of course, as we know in, these games where you get these boss fights, they'll often retreat and their minions will come at you. Well, their minions are coming at you the entire fight as well. So you're not just fighting the boss, and it's a lot harder to avoid them.
Give me 1 second here. I'm working on something here that I forgot to grab.
Okay. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, please, by all means, give Flintlock a chance.
This is a game, though. Like, as soon as I saw this, I did watch. Yeah. And that's where I was going to go. I saw the gameplay for this, and I'm like, this actually seems intriguing. And when it comes to all these games, by the way, coming to us May 19th, Kingsley's favorite day, I'm going to give this a shot because I looked at it and I'm like, there's got to be some PlayStation showcase, something that we can do with this. I felt that's what I felt when I watched the gameplay on this.
Yeah.
But it's time for the big hitters now.
All right.
And I said hitters. Usually we get one, but this time we got 3 of them.
Right.
So let's start it off with the one that I believe when you played this game on the Boar's Nest, I had stated I need this game.
You did. Yes.
Star Wars Outlaws is coming.
Yes.
This for anybody. Sorry.
I was going to say, from what you've seen, you want to play it. And I know you're a Star Wars guy.
Yes. But for those who don't know this game, this is an open world Star Wars game where you're playing as an outlaw, trying to make your way through the galaxy. You'll be taking on jobs, dealing with different factions, exploring multiple planets, and making choices that shape your journey. This is a fresh perspective on the Star Wars universe. And one of the key takeaways that I got from this game, you're not playing as a Jedi, you're not playing as part of the Dark Order. You are you work in the criminal underground of the Star Wars world. Basically, the kind of stuff that Han Solo did before he joined the Rebel Alliance.
Yes.
I saw what I watched. Now I know that this game got crapped on a lot when it first came out.
Yep.
But from what I saw, from watching you play it, from watching Bubba play it, I want to get my hands on this and see for myself. This is a game that, yes, like I said, it did get crapped on a lot, but this is a game that you shouldn't skip out on. If you're into this type of, if you're into these open world style games like me, or certain space titles, I'm not fully into space games myself.
Right.
Give it a shot.
The reason
Make your own judgment.
The reason why I really gave this a shot was because it wasn't, one of those flying games. It had that open world aspect and the equipment and the leveling up, the crafting.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun. There were elements when you're doing the tutorial and you're having to try and stealth. There's Tomb Raider style elements to this game.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of different elements and things that make it exciting, including stealing your own ship.
Now, this game is basically set in the future, but maybe sometimes the future just isn't for people. So you can travel back to the past with our next game. Maybe travel to 1899, we'll say. That's right, guys. The last big game. I don't really need to say words for this game. Red Dead
No.
Redemption 2 is coming.
Yeah,
One of
there's
the most detailed. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, what else can be said? It is RDR2.
Yeah. One of the most detailed open world games ever made. You will be living the life of an outlaw in a massive, immersive world where everything feels alive and legitimately everything is alive in this game. Um, from the story to the smallest random encounters, it is a slower paced experience, but one that pays off. It's a game that hooked me the moment I got on my first horse.
Right. Now, was it this one, or was it the original Red Dead Redemption, or was it Red Dead Online that you played on the not well, you did play it here, but on Saturday Night Gaming?
I did this one, and
Oh, okay.
I still have to go back and finish that series with Red Dead 1, because Red Dead 2 is a prequel to the events of Red Dead Redemption 1. There is just, how do I describe this game? Um, Everything that you could do in the Wild West, essentially, you can do in this game, and it does come with the online feature.
Okay.
Um, Now, there's not a lot in the online, but don't skip out on the online either, because the online
Right.
is a lot of fun as well. Um, I personally have gripes with the online myself. There's a couple of things that I really wish that they would have added before they decided to not put all their focus on the online, because GTA Online is making them more bank than Red Dead online
Right.
is. But if you're into those spaghetti western style games, this is the game for you. You can
Okay.
easily, this is from my personal experience and from other players' personal experience. If you want to platinum the trophy, you're going to easily if you want to get the platinum trophy, you're going to easily sink 200 hours into playing this game. There is not a shortage of things to do in this game.
Wow.
You don't have, like, there have been times when I'm playing this game on my own where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go in. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
And I don't know. And I'll look on the map in the game and see like 40 different things that I can go and do right offhand.
Right. Yeah.
This game, to me, it isn't just a game, it's an experience.
Okay.
Um, Yeah, so overall, this is a really solid and well-rounded month. There's a great mix of styles and experiences here, and every game brings something different. So no matter what you're into, there's definitely something worth checking out. But this is where I got to pose the question, guys. What are the games you got? What games are you guys most looking forward to out there? Let us know in the comments. And as we take our first commercial break, we got to get ready for the game of the week.
There we
Oh no,
do.
no. Oh,
We've got one more.
wait. We do have one more, and it's next week's game reveal.
Beautiful. Oh,
We're we're doing Time Crisis next week, guys.
be still my beating heart.
Yeah, it is
The
coming.
flashbacks to EJ's arcade and other various arcades.
Yeah. For me, it's um, oh, Galaxy Arcade. That's where I played it.
Right. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the classic
I mean,
arcade
like, how
shooter.
often can we?
Yeah, the classic arcade shooter Time Crisis comes to PlayStation and the PlayStation Showcase for you 1 week from tonight.
Yeah. I really cannot wait. I really cannot wait for this one here. Um. Okay, so I'm having some trouble bringing up the image because I did have a surprise game for OMD that we're going to take a look at in a future episode. We just got to figure out some time permitting. But the game that a game that Bubba had purchased for me today, and we're going to do this. It's going to be. It's more than likely going to be all three of us on it. But we're going to be playing Sea of Thieves.
Okay.
It's a game that I know you're not. I don't think you're too into it, but
I've looked at it. I've
it's a
never
game that
tried it.
Bubba and I. Yeah. It's a game that Bubba and I, as you know, Bubba and I talked months on playing this game. It's
Yep.
finally gonna happen.
All right.
Um, but yeah, I think it's time we head to our first commercial.
That's right. Because tonight's game is sponsored by turnbucklestudios.org.
Yeah. I'm telling you to fire up the commercial because I have to do something on here. So
Okay, so it is brought to you by turnbucklestudios.org and our shop.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at turnbucklestudios.org.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Turnbucklestudios.org is your home of the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. And we want you to head to our shop. Support your favorite shows and your favorite podcasters. Wear what we wear. The site is powered by redbubble.com, and all of the proceeds come back into our studios to bring you a better experience. But we are.
and yeah,
He is loading up the game tonight, and it is MLB The Show 26.
Oh, dude, when I saw that I have a 3-hour trial for this game, I was like, yes. For anybody who knows me, I'm a gigantic baseball fan.
Yep.
I love I just love playing baseball games. I enjoy watching the games. So as you can see, I'm setting up my personal settings right now
Yep.
because no word of a lie, while we were doing this, I was downloading the game.
Yeah.
And that's only because I thought that I thought up until I would say 25 after 7, I think it was. I thought that this was a trial that you could stream, but no, you have to download it. Um, so and I've also muted it right now because I gotta quickly get into the audio settings and take the music out and the commentary out and all that.
Right.
I
So
should have looked at it this afternoon, but yeah.
I know normally when we bring these types of games, whether it's to the showcase or to the Boar's Nest, we've typically showcased the home run derby. Are you going to bring us an actual like a game? Because like I know you haven't had time to go in and create your character or anything like that.
You know, I was trying to figure out which modes I want to do, and hey, look at that! I got a bunch of stuff already. So just trying to get through all of this. Would you like to practice and select which? No, I'm gonna. Okay, so there's Road to the Show, Diamond Dynasty franchise. Where is okay, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get into a classic game here, but if you just give me a second, I'm going to quickly find where the options are. Options Explorer. Nope. Settings. This is a whole new setup for me compared to what
Yeah.
what it used to look like. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna turn down the master volume. That'll turn everything down.
There we go.
No, no, no. No, wait, no, wait. We gotta have field sound. I mean, it's gotta feel real, right?
Yes.
Commentary can go down. And where is soundtrack music volume?
There we go.
PA music. There we go. That looks about right. Apply changes. Okay, that didn't change. Single player. Yeah, let's just go classic. So now we can unmute this, and we're going to. I'm obviously going to play as the Blue Jays. There's no question
Yes.
about that.
Well, there's only
but over
one
here,
team that I want you to play against.
Arizona. Yeah, I forgot who your team is. It is Arizona, right?
No.
No. This is where you tell me who your team is because I can't remember.
The Astrodome. I'm an Astros guy.
Where is Houston? Oh, there they are.
Right.
Let's go. Oh wait, I don't want to. Sorry, I'm going to change it here because I'd rather play at the Rogers Center. There is one thing I do wish with these team selection screens. I wish that there was an option to just quickly search the team. So if you know which team you want to play as, there it is.
Yeah.
Boston, New York. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's the other leagues you can switch to. Okay, Chicago.
You've just skipped over Toronto twice.
I know. I'm trying to. Oh, maybe I have to. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like that, and then. Oh wait, sort by division. No, this is. Sorry, the team select is taking a minute here. We'll play the full game.
Yeah.
There's the Astros. Okay. Now for the Jays. There we go. So it's my team versus your team.
All right.
And if Parrish were in here, we'd do a backup game with the Phillies because I know he's a Bryce Harper fan.
Yes.
Let's go. Home. You can change like everything. That's
oh yeah,
kind of cool. Just gonna leave it like that. Roger Center. Presentation mode. I don't touch any of this stuff usually.
No.
So I can change if I want the roof open or closed. That's something new.
Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pitch with Kevin Gausman. George Springer. Oh, just hit advance. Oh, this is a very up-to-date roster because where Addison Barger is in the lineup, that was Bichette's spot.
Yep.
Hey, look, they're showing exactly where I sat when I visited the stadium.
Nice.
Literally, that first shot was where I sat watching the Jays play the Brewers. And they got Kevin Gausman with his luxurious mullet.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to be pitching here. So it's going to give me tutorial stuff first of all.
Yep.
So yeah, I already know how to read all this stuff. The pitch location. Oh geez, that's a small pitch window than usual.
Yeah.
Press X to deliver the pitch. I didn't actually mean to pitch that, but all right. Now see where the pitch is highlighted? That's what the my catcher's telling me to throw.
Yeah.
Now I'm aiming the pitch. Okay, so my pitch location still works. I usually go for the down and away, and they almost always try to swing at that. Jeremy Pena strikes out.
Jeremy, come on, buddy.
Well, I've got a tough batter coming up next in Jose Altuve.
Yes, you do.
He's I've pitched against him a number of times. He's pretty scary.
Oh, yes.
Bear down pitching. Hold L2 to select the pitch and activate the mechanic. Okay. Oh, this is like a super pitch, basically. Pitched a little bit outside the zone there. Oh, no, that was a strike.
It was a strike. I will say this, and I'm anxious actually to see this if it's in the game, is that challenge on balls and strikes that they've implemented this year.
You know, I'm actually looking around to see like all the changes. I'm actually trying to look for like the pitch clock, but I don't see a pitch clock, and that's kind of that's interesting. Because that is something that I would like to see in the game is the pitch clock.
Yeah. It was in 25.
Well, I'm even looking at like the scoreboard and not seeing it.
Yeah.
Oh, Gosman with that insane fastball of his.
Right? I've got to ask, did you just throw an immaculate inning there? 9 pitches, 9 strikes, 3 strikeouts.
3 up, 3 down.
Yeah, but was it, 9 pitches, the immaculate inning?
Yep. This is where I start thinking the one thing that I'm not going to say the words for because it jinxes pitchers when you say it.
Yep.
George Springer. Are we getting it?
Former Astro and World Series MVP.
Are we going to get a Springer dinger? Okay, that sucked because Springer dinger, I think. Nope. So the one thing I am noticing about the stadium itself is they did implement all of the updates that happened to the Rogers Center.
Yep.
Addison Barger. This is a dude to watch out for.
Yeah.
Oh, I just don't like your batting stance, Barger, because that throws me off. He's with the front leg towards the back there. When he brings it up like that, it makes me think he's about to swing. Oh, line drive. Got a man on.
There you go.
Oh, here comes trouble.
Come on, Hunter.
Okay, don't want to see that right now. I'll look at all that stuff later. But that's come on. That's an advance to run. Oh no. Okay, well I got Barger to third. I'm happy about that.
Right?
Dalton Varsho too. He's another he's dangerous at the bat too.
He is.
Like that dangerous. That's a home run.
No, it's foul.
Ah, I got too confident. Got way too confident. That's a foul.
It is.
But no, Dalton Varsho is dangerous, and he can hit some dingers out there.
Oh, he can.
Oh, and strikes out, ending the first, leaving Barger stranded on third.
And there's John Schneider tapping his foot. He seems a little perturbed.
He's in the wrong spot. He's whenever you see Schneider, I never ever see him sitting in the dugout. First of all,
Right?
I always see him leaned up against the one beside the exit to the field, and he's always chewing on his gum, and he's got the pitching manager standing beside him.
Yeah.
No word of a lie. Every game he's doing
Yep.
that. Press L1 to. Oh, stepping off to think about the pitch. Okay, I didn't. That's cool. See again, nobody's going for that. This is Carlos Correa outside at bat right now. Nobody goes for that down and away. Oh, he did. He tried.
Yep.
Baba Dude coming in saying, "Hey gents, how's it going tonight? It is going well. I am playing a so far very tight game with Houston as the Toronto Blue Jays."
Batting fifth, left fielder Joey Loperfido.
Joey Loperfido. I think he's a new guy. This one.
He is. He was actually traded from Houston to the Blue Jays a couple of years ago. I can't remember who went the other way. Oh,
I
that
know
was in the what was that pitcher's name?
I think I know which trade you're talking about.
And then Loperfido did really well for the Jays last year, and they traded him back to Houston this offseason.
I like how you can hear the crowd cheering.
Yeah.
Base for play icon suggests the best throwing a decision situation. Each icon. Whoops. Okay. Oh, we got the double play on that one. I thought
did.
Buddy was safe.
Well, you got the double play on that one.
That was I did not expect that. I knew we were gonna get the guy at second, but oh yeah, he was inches away. Just inches. Alejandro Kirk. Don't sleep on this guy at bat either, because this guy can hit them out.
This guy really, honestly, if I'm reminded of anybody with Alejandro Kirk, it is Ivan Pudge Rodriguez.
Oh jeez. Yeah, the both dudes, they're unassuming as players, I can say. Because while Kirk, his at-bats aren't necessarily consistent, when he hits them, he can hit them out deep and hard.
Yep.
Jesus Sanchez, new to our lineup this year.
Yes, he was the one traded for Joey Loperfido.
Yes, he was. Straight up the middle for a nice line drive. Or a grounder up the middle, I should say.
Yep.
Kazuma Okamoto. All right. I don't like his batting stance already. Oh, but I do like that hit. Or maybe... Oh, yes, I do like that hit. Well, I forgot Ernie Clement was still on our team.
I was waiting for you to say Ernie Witt.
You know, as I realized I picked Kevin Gosman to play, I should have gone with Trey Savage, actually.
Right?
I've pitched as Kevin Gosman in these games so many times that I think I want to try Trey Savage out. I'm not going to trade out Kevin Gosman in this game right now, but
Okay, I was going to say, get him up in the bullpen.
no, that's I do like Gosman's pitching style still. Even though there have been times in previous years where I'm gonna make a run for it right now. Oh Okay, well,
I was going to say, the way that sounded when it bounced, it was a ground rule double. But...
oh, Springer's not doing so well at the bat, but ending the second. But we got 3 runs in.
Yes, you did.
Pena's actually doing really well for you guys in getting those plays out.
Yep.
Christian Walker. And again, they want me to throw a 4-seam fastball because that's what's working for Gosman right now.
Right?
Dun, 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 dun. Let's try and go inside. I swear to you guys, I haven't played this game at all today, and I'm noticing I'm actually catching on pretty fast with this game.
Yes, you are.
And I do, but here's the thing, because like the last MLB game I did purchase was MLB The Show 24, and that's the game that me, you, and Bubba used to do home run derbies on.
Yeah.
But I am feeling the difference between that game and this one.
Oh, yeah. Jakey.
I fouled it way back there. Oh, go to the slider. Four-seam fastball again. Oh, called strike. Jeremy Pena again. I struck him out last time.
Shortstop Jeremy Pena.
I'm going to try and go on the inside on him. Splitter. Okay. Oh, so the splitter I like to actually go upstairs on.
Yeah.
So let's see how he does there. That's part of the reason why I like going upstairs with the splitter, because it forces fouls, basically.
Yep.
That's also part of the reason why when I throw those four-seamers, when I go to the outside, I kind of I do it as a psych out to make the opposing team think I'm going outside the zone.
Yep. As we await to come back to the middle of or to the bottom of the third inning, we'll finish up this inning and then we'll take a commercial break.
Okay. Addison Berger. Well, he hit it deep, but not in the direction I wanted him to hit it. Vladdy.
Big Daddy Vladdy.
So as when we were looking through the teams there, I noticed that they brought back like the teams that have a bunch of legends on it. And I want to take a look and see if Vladdy's dad is located anywhere in there.
I believe he was in 25.
Yeah. But I've been thinking about like how they put legends in a lot of sports titles now. Like we look at WWE, MLB, NBA, they do it now.
Yeah.
Oh, I threw the bat. And it got me thinking, like, how cool would it be if they made like an all legends sports game? Could be baseball, could be basketball, featuring like, say basketball, right? The Chicago Bulls. You put Michael Jordan, you put Scottie Pippen, you put
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman, and I know that all three of them played together on Chicago, but that team is
Yeah.
just legendary.
Yep.
But
All right.
you take all the legendary players and you just make a legends sports game and you play like that. How cool would that be?
There was a football game that was like that, and there was also Legends of Wrestling, but both of those games absolutely flopped.
Yeah.
But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Speaking of legends, how about you become legend here at Turnbuckle Studios?
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, turnbucklestudios.org is your home for the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. And we could use your help. If you have ever wanted your break in podcasting content creation or to help us out behind the scenes, turnbucklestudios.org is your home for the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. Hit that join button, email us your creds, tell us how you can help us, how we can help you, and we will sit down as a collective and find the right fit. All of that and so much more, turnbucklestudios.org.
The designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
You know, Jordan Alvarez.
Yordy. Come on, big man.
I literally, I remember one season where I made a play to get this guy to my team when I was when I managed the Blue Jays, and I actually ended up signing him.
Nice.
I forget who I had to give up for him.
Baseman, Carlos Correa.
I know I didn't give up Vladdy, that's for sure. I do see a few control changes I do need to make
Right.
as far as this game. Like there's a like instead of when you're fielding the ball now, you have to hold the corresponding button to the base. I'd rather just push it and then it throws. So I got to see if I can change that. So we're heading into
Come on,
the fourth
Joey.
inning.
I know you were behind on your swing there. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you do hear me cheering my Astros.
OMD is hoping I lose. Oh, going for the sinker. Haven't done a sinker yet this game.
No, that's down.
Oh, see, there's the challenge. So I'm going to challenge it and see what happens. Oh, I guess not.
It did say call stands.
Yeah.
Nope, outside.
Call stands. Okay, so that's how that works. So yeah, they do have the challenge pitch.
Okay.
But I kind of wish that they would show like the umpires going in to review it. Or is that how that actually works on the field?
No, it's They do not go in to view it. It is, I believe, still an automated system, and then it just notifies the umpire.
Oh yeah, yep. I forgot they were trying to use AI for that.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
Chat GPT all the way on balls and strikes.
As I damn near took out Hazel May. I literally hit the ball into the area she's usually shown sitting at when she's doing the on-field reporting. Which, by the way, I know he's not in this game, but I gotta say, I think it would have been friggin' cool if they had Buck Martinez commentating in this game.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Him and what the heck, Dan? What the hell is his name now?
Hausen?
Up next
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
Dan
Blue
Hausen.
Jays,
No,
Dan Shulman.
Yeah, thank you. The name was there, but I'm like, wait, is that his name? End of the fourth. So, as I was saying, now we're getting to the middle part of the game. This is where I've got to start looking at what Gosman's strength is right now
Yeah.
for pitching. I've got to start considering the bullpen at this point
Yeah.
in the game.
leading off for Houston, right fielder, Cam
His
Smith.
energy's actually still really good,
Yeah.
but I still in 2 innings that could change,
Absolutely.
especially if Houston decides that they're gonna just run the bats on me. I mean, they're getting the hits, kind of, but not the hits that you would want as a fan.
Right.
Next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker. Slider.
Actually, it was funny because Christian Walker, before he signed with the Astros last season, was a guy
Yeah.
that I would always trade for. And I would have him. He was my backup first baseman behind Yordan Alvarez.
Well, he just popped out in foul territory.
Yep. He was also, so if I had him playing first base, I had Yordan as my DH and vice versa.
Ball.
Yeah, that was definitely down in the dirt. Oh, geez. That. Oh, okay. I made it in time.
You did.
I got a trophy. Catch 5 fly balls in a single game. That's a pretty easy trophy to. Oh, fan cam. Cool. The CN Tower.
Yep.
So beautiful.
Fan cam is something that has been included in every game.
Oh, I know. I play around with it all the time, though.
Right?
I damn near smoked your pitcher in the knee.
Don't hurt Hunter. Please don't
tried
hurt
not to.
Hunter.
Next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, George Springer.
All right, we need a Springer dinger there, George. Ah, fly out. George is not having a good day at bat.
He is not. Kind of reminds me of that guy Casey that we learned about in elementary school.
Right fielder, Addison Barger.
That's a foul.
Now, I know you've played these games. Do you have a favorite stadium that you like to play in? That's a home run.
It is. To be honest, I love, and I mean, I know it's more particularly for the home run derbies, but I do love going to Coors Field in Denver.
Yep. And there's a reason why. The thin air, it actually plays an effect on how you hit home runs in these games.
Yes. But if I had to pick a second favorite stadium, especially for home runs,
Yeah. Oh, your pitcher's getting pulled.
I have to go to the Twin Cities of Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Oh, you like playing at the Twins.
Yep.
Now pitching for Houston.
Mine,
51.
I've got 3 stadiums I like. Coors Field in Denver, of course. And then 2 of the most historic baseball stadiums ever. Wrigley Field in Chicago.
Right?
I just absolutely love that stadium.
Yep.
And Fenway, the Green
Okay.
Monster. How can you not say no to that? I've always stated that I know that I'm a Blue Jays fan and the Red Sox are like my enemy. But if I go to Boston, I 100% am going to go to Fenway to catch a Red Sox game.
Yeah.
And I want to get a ticket on the Green Monster. I want to do like the whole series. So I want to do one game on the Green Monster, one game opposite the Green Monster so that I can just adore its beauty.
Right.
And maybe the third game back on top of the Green Monster so I can try and catch some home run balls.
I would have to say, if I'm going to pick another couple of historic stadiums that I really quite enjoy, just watching, I've got to go to Chavez Ravine in LA.
Yeah.
And Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City.
I could get behind that. The one stadium though, now that we're talking about our favorite stadiums, what's your least favorite stadium?
My least favorite stadium, I'm going to go Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas.
Oh, really? That's a huge stadium. I don't mind that one, but I'm gonna go with the one that every player seems to hate. And I'm sorry, Thunderdome. It was cool when the WWE set up there. Tropicana Field sucks.
Yeah.
I
The other
hate-
one,
I hated hitting home runs, trying to hit home runs there. Because when I did my career, I got drafted to the Tampa Bay Rays in one season. So I was like, okay, let's just do this.
yep.
I hated it, but I still ended up the home run leader that year.
If I had to pick another stadium that I really hate, especially when it comes to home run derbies, Baltimore,
Yep.
Camden
Yep.
Yards.
And don't get me wrong, I like watching games at Camden Yards, but I think OMD and I think Bubba, if you're still in the chat, can vouch for us on this one. The reason why we hate it is because of how often it got selected when we were playing online home run derbies.
Mm-hmm.
And because, like I said, don't get me wrong, I would still visit that stadium if I could to go check out a ball game.
Up for the Astros, second baseman Jose Altuve.
But other than that, no.
And although it is no longer in existence, another stadium I quite enjoyed, especially when it came to inside the park home runs, was Oakland.
I hated that stadium. I did. I feel bad for Oakland and what happened with that, with the whole city of Oakland choosing not to renew that, not to Yeah, see, that's why I need to fix this, fix the throws. But I hate what the city of Oakland did to the Athletics in choosing not to help pay the money to renovate that stadium.
Yeah,
I absolutely hated that because I wanted Oakland to stay in Oakland.
so did I. And you know what? The fans did. And it was the fact that they were going to bill the fans to build a new stadium.
Yeah,
No, this has to come out of your tax money. This is not, we can't afford it because you're not going to the games. Well, guess what? If we had a good stadium, people would go to the games.
yeah, there was a lot of problems with that stadium. A lot of problems.
Yep.
And as I said, like I just hated that Oakland had to move.
Yeah. And I think they're still playing in Sacramento this year, right?
Yeah, because they're still building the stadium in Vegas where they are going to be moving.
Yeah. And I honestly
don't get-
think,
And don't get me wrong, I don't mind the move to Vegas at the same time. I just wish that if Vegas was going to get a team, I wish it was an expansion team.
yeah. What I don't get is like, because we've seen it before, and I know now you're getting away from these multi-purpose fields. But I
Yeah.
don't know why Las Vegas couldn't put the A's in Allegiant Stadium.
I mean, other than WrestleMania being there, it's dormant until the fall when football starts.
Right?
So middle of the sixth. And my pitches are starting to get a little bit all over the place here.
Well, I would go to the bullpen and start warming up a pitcher.
Yeah, I'm going to, you know what? Good idea. Go to manage bullpen. Who can I pull out? Brandon Little, I'm going to put in.
Okay.
How do I put him in? Help. Oh, I can. There's my starting pitchers. Oh, I don't have a. Why isn't Trey Savage here? He's not there.
No.
That's weird, but all right. Okay, I don't think I can pick him right now, but anyways, Jesus Sanchez is at bat. Fly out there. This is actually a game that's flying by. Not gonna lie.
It is. It really is.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
You have to wonder if they actually made the call and put somebody into the bullpen automatically, and that's why you couldn't put Brendan Miller.
Unless it's something I have to do when I'm on the mound.
Right?
But Kazuma Okamoto gets on the base, and Ernie Clement is at bat. Let's see what we can do with Clement. Came a little late on that pitch, but he still makes it to base.
I was going to say, he dropped in a blooper, didn't he?
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez. Man, I'm hitting them deep, though.
You are.
The thing is, I'm not even really paying attention to the timing on my swing, and that's one of the key things in this game is to watch your timing.
Yeah.
And that's probably why I'm swinging late, swinging early. Because it is, for me, it is just, oh, Springer Dinger.
He just made up for his off night at the plate.
Yep. Jesus, that was a deep hit. 442 feet. But that's the thing with Springer too. When you notice he's having an off day at the plate, for whatever reason, it always seems that late in the game he just comes through.
Yep.
But it also, well, no, we pulled your starting pitcher got pulled, so
Yep. That's our
Whoever
first
they-
bullpen.
yeah. So typically, when the bullpen pitcher gets, and now there goes your bullpen guy.
Yep.
So I was gonna say, typically when the new pitcher comes in, I hate to say this about the bullpen pitchers, but they're the weaker of the pitchers in my opinion. And I hate to say that because there's a lot of good pitchers who do great in the bullpen, you know.
Yep.
Like the one pitcher I wish we did not give up, and that's Jordan Romano.
Right.
He was a friggin' great closer. I absolutely loved him coming in as the closer.
Yep.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Oh, that was Addison Barger that hit there. That was an easy double.
Yep.
Now, you were talking about stadiums that you can get inside the park home runs, and yeah, Oakland is definitely one of them. But I always find that if you hit it, if you're playing in Vladdy just got himself a dinger.
Yes, he did.
If you're playing in Fenway, there's that little spot between the monster and where the actual seats are. If you can hit it directly into there, you get a very easy inside the park home run.
Oh yeah.
The one thing I am wondering about this game now too is we saw that they do have teams with legendary players on here. I've now got to wonder if they brought back any of the old school legendary stadiums that aren't around.
Right.
Because I know that they used to, some years ago, they used to put in the stadium where the Brooklyn Dodgers used to play.
Yep.
Before they moved to LA.
Yep.
The original Yankee Stadium was in the game for a while.
Yep. Mr. Best, before we proceed with this inning, I think we should tell the people about all of the programming because we are closing in on the end of the game.
Turnbuckle Studios
are.
and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday night, we are on call as the Raw Patrol is on duty at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday, we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursdays, we roam the jungle with the Boar's Nest at 9 p.m. Friday, we invite you to come for a ride with the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday, be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. And later in the day, the Locker Room presents Wrestling Recap Delivers at 7 p.m. Always be aware that weekend shows can vary in times, as the PLE Patrol and other watch party streams are always a must-see. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day and watch all of the latest episodes on turnbucklestudios.org/shows. And please do not forget to drop a like, follow, and to subscribe to all of our channels, and when the time is right, all you have to do is tap in.
And ladies and gentlemen, once again, we would like to remind you that turnbucklestudios.org is your home for the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. And that is everything we have for you each and every night of the week. And we want you to meet the team behind those shows. Chris Best, myself, Bubba Duke, Chris Parrish, Carl Carafel, and Logan Thompson. Click on each of our individual links under the host section, get all of our socials, and watch all of our latest weekly live episodic programs there. all of that and so much more at turnbucklestudios.org.
Gosman is just killing it at the bat or on the mound. And
Right?
I just remembered, yeah. Take a look at the bullpen and see if I can make it. If I can start warming up a pitcher right now. Okay. Do you want to bring? No, I want to warm him up. Put in game. Oh, it's just telling me to put them in the game. I don't want to do that.
Right?
I'd rather warm them up right away. But let's see what Gosman's strength is at. I do have to consider bringing in a closer at least at this point in the game.
Yeah.
But what I'll do is I'll see like what his what he looks like coming into going into the 8th inning actually. Because if he's got good enough strength, then I just might finish the game with him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at this rate, I can't see why you wouldn't.
Yeah. And this is the strategic side of baseball that a lot of people don't see that we're talking about right now, is we're paying attention to what the pitcher is doing, what his strengths are right now. And even at this point in the game, I should also be looking at what my batters are doing right now and seeing about substitutions on certain players.
Yeah. You've been all over the field with your hits tonight.
Yeah, and I kind of like that because it gets your opponents guessing as to where the ball is going to end up.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect hit, perfect pitch, perfect timing. But sometimes those perfect hits. Oh, I thought. Oh no. Yeah, that was. I shouldn't have run for that double, but I did. Not with Alejandro Kirk, I should say, because sure the guy can run, but he's not that fast.
Yeah. See, and what I don't get is, like, I know that there's another button you have to hit to continue running, but I mean, that should have just automatically kept going for the double as soon as the ball hit the ground.
In previous games, you can actually set up like an early command to tell your guy to run double, which is what I should have done. But I was, at the same time, I was watching like where the defense was and
Right.
not thinking about that.
Leading off for the Astros, catcher Yainer Diaz.
His strength is still good in the 8th, so I might just I think I'm gonna keep him out. There we go. Another stadium that I also liked playing in too was Citi Field, the New York Mets stadium.
Okay.
I actually when going back to the year that I played for the Rays, when I asked for my trade, I got traded to the Mets,
Right.
and I actually found myself really enjoying playing in that stadium.
Okay.
And here's the weird thing too. After I finished the Mets, I asked for another trade. I got traded back to the Rays.
Oh,
So I
jeez.
played there. The story doesn't finish. So I played there another couple seasons, asked for another trade, got traded back to the Mets.
Oh, jeez.
And that's what I like about the baseball MLB The Show here. So typically, guys, when I'm playing my career mode, I don't pick my favorite teams to get drafted to. I leave it open to the baseball or the sports gods to put me on a team.
Right.
But with like games like NHL and NBA, I always end up getting drafted to teams that are for sure going to win championships. Not MLB The Show for me though. I always get drafted to teams that are like, we don't know if we're going to make it to the championship, but give us a try. Like the time I got drafted to the Chicago White Sox in the middle of the season where they were last place in real life and in
Right.
the actual game. And I brought the team from last place to the World Series. That was insanely hard to do, but it was fun.
Oh, I can imagine.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
And that's what I kind of wish that like the NHL games would do for me is draft me to teams that you wouldn't expect to win a Stanley Cup or anything like that, you know?
Right.
Like get um like draft me to the Maple Leafs. I'm kidding.
Right.
I did get drafted to the Leafs one year and I did bring them the Stanley Cup, so but I mean like draft me like I'd like to be drafted to like Utah and play with them or the Kraken and play with them, you know?
Right.
Or
Absolutely.
actually one year Columbus was in the running and I was the number 1 draft pick and I was kind of hoping that Columbus would get that draft pick and pick me.
Right.
I wanted to play for Columbus. I wanted to see what it was like.
Absolutely. I know when I always used to do the fantasy drafts, and I'm going back
Yeah.
to, you know, NHL 14, 15, 16, and even before that. I would always pick different teams to do that.
But I think I think this game might be the exception. When I go to try my career, when I actually officially go to pick up this game, yes, that's a win because I know I'm going to at this point.
Right.
I might actually tell the game that I want to get drafted to the Blue Jays. But I'm going to play my position is first base.
Right.
But I'm also not opposed to playing third base. So if I want to play with Vladdy, I got to pick third base.
Right.
Because I don't want to take over Vladdy's spot.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
See, and I would always pick something like, I've always had a fascination with the shortstop position. So that's what I would do.
Another thing I thought about too. I thought about taking over Bichette's old spot and going with that too.
Yeah.
But we're kind of just running the scoreboard on you guys right now.
Yes.
This is typical Blue Jays, by the way. Late inning, late game, the bats wake up.
Yep. Well, last season anyways, not this season.
Okay, so it's still the early part of the season, and this is something that's typical with the Blue Jays, but in the early part of the season, the Jays do seem to struggle.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's the one thing the Blue Jays need to fix.
Well, and unfortunately, like for the Jays this year, they just haven't been able to get healthy. Like Barger, I know, has spent most of the season on the DL.
Savage was hurt for a while as well.
Yeah. You lost that starting pitcher in his first start of the season.
Yep.
Vladdy hasn't been Vladdy yet.
There's a part of me when it comes to Vladdy and how he's doing this season that makes me think, What if he's thrown off by the fact that he's not playing with Bichette anymore? Because
Yep.
him and Bichette were fire on the field.
Yep.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman Carlos.
But at the same time, you can't blame his partnership with Bichette for the at-bats or anything like that. So
No.
Yeah.
Gosman, can I get a selfie?
That is your sign of the night.
Oh, I got to get used to the running to where the ball is. That's new to me.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder.
My field reaction time. That's basically what I need to work on.
Get down. Yeah.
Yeah, we got two batters in scoring position now. And now we're starting to see Gosman getting tired.
Yeah. I mean, I don't expect to see the Astros come back with 12 runs here in the top of the ninth, but
And not when you're in a 2-out situation with with a batter who's 0-2 at the plate right now.
right?
And 0 for 3 on the day. There it is, the winning pitch.
There you go.
I gotta tell you, I got a big smile on my face. And why? Because I'm loving this game.
Right?
I need to buy it. That's not a want, it's a need.
Yep.
And typically, guys, this is something I've noticed. I don't know if it's on Xbox, but on PlayStation, I typically notice around the halfway point of the season, the All-Star break, that's when I see this game going on sale. It is on sale right now, but I do see it going on sale at almost every year. I see it going on sale during the All-Star break. As we're looking at the highlights of the game, I think OMD, we should do we have one more ad to play?
We do not.
Okay. We didn't play the Help Wanted?
We played the Help Wanted, we played the shop, and we played the calendar.
Shows how focused on the game I was. But
Right.
yeah. But guys, if you want to find us, it's very simple. turnbucklestudios.org/host. You'll be able to meet myself, OMD, Chris Parrish, Bubba Duke, Logan Thompson, and the Godfather himself, Carl Carafel. turnbucklestudios.org/host. And as we bid you adieu on another week of awesome gaming, OMD, what are those words we like to go out on?
Ladies and gentlemen, as always, please remember the world is better with you in it. From all of us here at Turnbuckle Studios and CBRS Entertainment, to those of you out there wherever you are, good night, good luck, we out.